Superman World's Finest issue 36 opens up as Batman and Robin are introduced to the Floronic Man. And he won't go down as easy as Batman thinks. But they do come to realise that he is the one behind this plague. As we know, Superman is otherwise occupied as he's been taken hostage by Ronal, as is Aquaman, who is dealing with a civil riot. But what I love about this villain in particular is that he's not a hugely well-known one. And we also get an origin story where the artwork is actually looking very retro and very vintage, which is very cool. It's safe to say that Aquaman has a lot going on. Not only is he dealing with this plague, the civil riot, but he's also dealing with being accused of starting the plague, and that accusation has actually led to a war with the Tritonians as Ronald pushes his army forward. As the war conversations start, just in the nick of time, they are interrupted with the truth. But that doesn't explain why Ronald was so keen to jump straight to violence, and I'm sure that's going to be something that's brought up quite a lot in the rest of the story arc. Nor does it help that those that are trying to keep the peace are actually told to leave the situation alone. And for those involved, we know that that is a big task. But all of those answers come to light as Batman and Robin interrogate the Floronic Man. As they are doing so, they secretly call in some backup for help. But that doesn't stop the fighting as Ronald sees red after seeing something happen between Clark and his wife Laurie. This issue is another fantastic one. I've loved the series so far, and having the story take place in Superman and Batman's younger years just leaves so many stones to be unturned. There's so much that could be thrown into these stories, and that's exactly what Mark Waid is doing with this one. And I know when people see that particular panel, people will panic, but do not worry, but this is before Lois Lane.